Holy cow.
Who knew a 1-inch cube of food could be so terrifying? Like, we're up in the gantry, we don't have blindfolds on, and I can't even tell what these cubes are. This challenge is going to be so difficult.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Thank you, gentlemen. Right, what you guys can't see is the table has been wheeled in full of 1-inch cubes. We've arranged the cubes from easy to hard. The longer you stay in the game, the harder they're going to get.
Right, let's get this game started. Cecilia, you're first.
I am so nervous right now. My hands are starting to shake. I need to get this right. I bite into it and the fragrance pops out straight away. And I'm thinking, I've cooked this for my daughter every morning.
Granny Smith, apple.
Yes, you're right. Apple.
I'm really relieved. I'm not the first person to get out of this challenge right now.
Charlie?
I've never done a blind tasting before. I can barely contain my nerves. I know I have to get this right because there's no way I want to go into round 2. I grab the cube. It feels pretty firm. Cheese?
What type of cheese, Charlie?
Like cheddar cheese.
Correct, Charlie. Well done.
Now I've got one correct. Got a little sigh of relief. Hope that I can guess a couple more right.
Heather, off you go.
Having one of the major senses taken away is scary. My heart's out of my chest. Please be a cucumber.
I'm not, but what you just tasted is. Well done. Brilliant.
Lucky, lucky.
My first cube comes out. I'm really nervous. I don't want to go to round 2 of elimination. I have a feeling it's kind of squishy, but it doesn't feel like a fruit or a vegetable. I have a taste, but I just can't think about what it is. I pull it apart and it comes off kind of stringy. Chicken?
Correct. Well done.
There you go, Elise.
Feta?
You're absolutely right. Mimi?
It's an orange.
Orange is right. Right, Anastasia.
It's avocado.
I'm really used to just picking up something and I just know it by the shape.
Chocolate?
The fact that all of the food is presented in the same cubes makes it really difficult to try and distinguish them.
You said beef.
Zoe, you're correct. That is beef. Well done.
But the food knowledge is really good. Everybody's getting everything right.
Watermelon.
Well done.
It comes around to Mimi for her second guess, and I'm looking at it, and the first thing that popped into my head was nectarine.
I'm touching it and I feel a really smooth skin. I'm tasting the food and I can taste something really nice and juicy and stringy. It's also got a really vibrant flavour to it.
I love this. I always eat it. But I can't think of the name. It's smooth. It's a nectarine.
What's your answer?
It's a nectarine. Smooth.
Mimi,
Yes.
take your blindfold off.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, it's wrong.
Oh.
Can you tell now?
Mango.
Mango is my favourite fruit. I pretty much eat it every day and I got it wrong. It's something so familiar, but without sight, I had no idea what it was.
Right, go and stand over there.
I'm so sorry.
You're into round 2. Sorry, Mimi.
I'm the first one through to round 2. I'm really disappointed. I'm freaking out because this is one step closer to going home.
Anastasia.
It's so nerve-wracking. I know I have a good knowledge of food, but my taste buds are almost like diminished because I'm so nervous.
You know what it is, Anastasia?
Is it a carrot?
You sure?
Yes.
Anastasia? It is a carrot.
Oh my God.
Right, Cecilia.
One spot is taken for the second stage of elimination. There's 3 left. It's getting harder and harder as the rounds go.
Oh, it's so smooth.
So I taste something really salty, and I know it, but what comes in like a thick thing tastes like, oh, I don't know, feels like chicken, but it's really salty.
Cecilia, what is it?
It's salty.
Having something in a cube, it's really, really confusing.
What's your answer?
I know.
I'm so nervous. I'm feeling a bit mind blank. I just can't think on the spot.
I need it.
Chicken.
I'm sorry, Cecilia. That's wrong.
Oh.
What is it?
Ham.
Ham. Please join Mimi. You're in round 2.
I eat it every day.
My heart sinks because I was only in elimination a few days ago. I can't believe that I have to cook for my survival again.
So, Mimi, Cecilia, you're the first 2 contestants through to round 2. And remember, guys, we're looking for 2 more. Pressure's on.
Charlie. Got a little gem for you here.
Is it eggplant?
Charlie, well done. That's eggplant.
Heather?
Pineapple.
Right, Zoe.
Tomato.
There you go, Elise. Elise, we need an answer.
A radish.
Well done, Elise.
Everyone is doing really well, and I'm really worried.
Cauliflower.
You're correct.
There's definitely added pressure because it's getting harder and harder.
Charlie, you're next.
It's blue cheese.
Charlie, that is correct.
And all of a sudden, it's my turn again. I hope I can name that cube.
Heather, for you.
Yes. I pick up the cube and it's so wet and I taste it and I'm like, oh, yeah, instant memory back to grandma having like half a grapefruit, and it was so tart that I used to get her to sprinkle sugar on mine. So I think that memory just takes over for me.
That's a grapefruit.
Yeah.
Heather, please remove your blindfold. I'm sorry, you're wrong. What is it?
Lemon. Lemon. It's a lemon. I'm in shock. I am so... I was 100% sure. I can't believe it. Yeah, this isn't good.
Zoe.
Yes.
Zoe.
No.
Zoe, it's back to you.
It's kind of slimy. Have a sniff. Doesn't really smell like much. Have a taste and it's kind of meaty.
You're not a fan?
I pull it apart a little bit and then I sniff my fingers. I feel like fish. So I'm thinking could be tuna, could be salmon, could be trout. They're the only 3 fishes that I really think that I could eat raw. Can I do something weird?
Yeah, you can do something weird. Depends how weird it is. How weird is it?
I just want to feel the texture properly on my lips.
Yeah, cool. What? Why? No, don't laugh. It's the way that Fer and Andrea tastes ham, tastes prosciutto. What? Why are you touching it to your lips?
I want to feel the texture.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most sensitive part on my face is my lips. And sometimes when you touch something with your fingers, you don't get the same sensation. My hands smell what?
Do you recognise the smell?
I think so. Is it tuna?
You're absolutely right, it's tuna. Well done. Great work.
Well done, love.
That was hard.
Tuna's right, and I can't believe that I've got it right and my lip trick worked.
Elise.
I'm so stressed out right now. The cooks in round 2 are such tough competition. I do not want to join them. Whatever this cube is, I have to get it right.
Oh, it's like squishy.
I'm feeling it, and it's a weird texture. I'm thinking, what is this? I try to pull it apart to see whether it breaks in half, and it doesn't. So I start smelling it, and yeah, it smells like meat.
Oh my God.
The texture, it's a protein. I know it's definitely a protein. It tastes like veal. I'm thinking, what else could it be?
What's your answer?
Veal.
Sorry.
What?
It's not veal. You can take off your blindfold. What do you reckon it is now you're looking at it?
Lamb? Are you kidding me?
Absolutely. It's lamb. It's funny, isn't it? Once you look at it, you kind of know. At least go and join the others. I'm sorry. You're in round 2.
Oh.
Oh my God. I'm in the second round, and I'll have to cook for my position in this competition.
I know this smell, but I don't really know what it is yet.
I'm just thinking of Nonna's homemade pasta, but it has a very different texture.
Right, guys, blindfolds off. Write down your answer.
I write down pesto, and I'm hoping that it's not salsa verde.
Show us your answer. Guys, you're all correct.
I'm so relieved that I got that right and stuck with my guns.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I think it is a type of mushroom. I stick my finger in it, and it's a bit thick and gluggy, and it smells a little sweet, so there goes that idea.
I'm not sure if it's dates or prunes, and I've just got to take a guess.
Alrighty. Write your answer down. Okay, all happy? Show us your answers. All right, 1 wrong.
I think it's me. Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
It was medjool date, so date was perfectly acceptable.
Gonna get a little bit tougher now. A little clue, this one's not an ingredient, it's a dish.
I smell something, can you?
Yeah.
I'm having a smell of this dish, and it does not ring any bells whatsoever for me. Get the fork and I have a taste, and the first thing I get is what feels like a mouthful of cabbage, which is like, it's not a bowl of cabbage. I'm sure it's not a bowl of cabbage, it's a dish.
I'm feeling noodles. The smell, the feel brings me back to Thailand.
Right, guys, time's up.
Sorry.
They take the bowl away and I still have no idea what it is.
You can write your answer. Okay. Steph, done. Ready?
Nope.
Let's go. Wow. Steph, I'm sorry.
What was
It's not fried rice.
What was it?
It's pad thai.
Ah.
Please join Joe. You're in round 2.
Okay, we're looking for not just what it is, but what the flavour is.
I find a little biscuit and some cream in the centre and really smooth top and bottom. So I know it's a macaron.
I know it's a macaron. I eat these all the time, but we have to identify the flavour. It kind of tastes like tahini, which is something that I have all the time. I'm thinking it could be like a sesame seed flavour.
Yeah, it's quite obviously a macaroon. And all I can taste is nuts. And I just don't know which one to write down.
Waiters, thank you. Tell us what it is.
I don't want to be in round 2. Cooking up against Steph and Joe, they're both amazing cooks. And that just adds more pressure.
Right, let's have a look. Wow. Simon, you're wrong. Waleed, you're right. Kyle, you're wrong. Larissa, you're right. Christina, you're right. Ben, you're wrong. Sorry. Just to make things that little bit harder, the ingredients that you will taste are all one shape. Spheres.
The blind taste test is going to be done with small spheres. Without the shape of the ingredient, it's going to be even harder to guess what it is.
So here's how it's going to work. You're going to take turns tasting. Guess correctly, you stay safe. However, if you're one of the first 3 to get it wrong, you go into round 2, where you'll cook a dish hearing the ingredient that you got wrong.
Right, let's see who's going to go first. Hands on the knife. Let's have a look.
I'm a total MasterChef nerd, and I know from watching these blind taste tests that even some of the most brilliant cooks can be really stumped on very simple ingredients, and I need to have all my wits about me today to make it through.
Because it's Sweet Week, everything that you taste will be either sweet or can be used in a sweet dessert.
I'm nervous. The last thing I want to be doing today is cooking in round 2. I'm not a strong dessert cook, and if I can get through this, I'm going to be safe for a little while yet.
Right, let's get the ingredients in.
I'm watching from the gantry and I can actually see the spheres, but I have no idea what they are. I'm really glad I'm not down there. This is going to be tough.
Right, let's kick this thing off, shall we? Everybody ready?
Yes.
Tamara, you're first, so.
I'm really nervous. All my other senses are heightened. I just hope that one of those senses includes taste. I pick up one of the small spheres and I start to squish it in my fingers to try to determine the texture. It's feeling kind of squishy and a bit sticky, almost like a date. It definitely doesn't taste like a date. It actually tastes disgusting to me. It's something I don't like. I'm just trying to think of what it might be.
To make you smile?
No. It's licorice.
So licorice?
Yes.
Tamara? You're right.
I hate licorice. I'm absolutely stoked that I've got the first one right, and I have my fingers crossed that I don't need to taste again.
Nicole, you're next.
Yep.
Off you go.
The first thing I notice in my fingertips is that it's a really hard texture. Once I start eating it, it's very dry and it's very obvious.
Do you know what it is?
Coconut.
You're right. Next one, Samuel.
I'm pretty confident with my ability to identify flavours, but I don't know how much of that I rely on the ability to see the food as well. I have no idea what I'm going to have to put in my mouth. It's pretty scary.
Yum.
As soon as it hits my lips, I know it's milk chocolate.
Milk chocky. Well done. You're right.
And I'm super relieved.
Right, Ray, you're next.
I feel pretty confident and comfortable with the blind taste test. I've been lucky enough to do wine tasting, so I feel pretty comfortable in my knowledge regarding different tastes.
Off you go.
I have a bit of a feel. I can't really identify the texture. I have a smell. I'm not getting much of a scent. Pop one in my mouth and I can't really identify what this is. You can feel the tension and the pressure just elevate completely. I'm not really sure what this is.
Right?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Your answer's watermelon?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Ray. That's incorrect. Take your blindfold off.
Oh, grapes. I'm really disappointed. I was pretty confident that I was the favourite to get through this taste test, and now I'm the first person that's going to cook in round 2. It's really shaken my confidence going into this cook.
Man, that shows you how hard it is.
Right, Michelle, you're next.
I'm feeling so scared because I'm not sure if I have a strong palate or not. You can't see anything, you have to just concentrate. It's crunchy to begin with and it's very spicy, just like tingles in your tongue. I start spitting it out. I just was like, what is this? I just hope it doesn't get into George's face. Oh my God, it's disgusting. But I think I know. It tastes Asian. Ginger?
Well done, you're right.
I know because my mum cooks a lot of it at home. Back to my Asian root. Ginger.
Right, Jess, I'm coming for you.
Bring it on. I'll give it a few chomps, and I know it's definitely a nut. It's got a creamy texture, so I'm pretty convinced it's going to be a macadamia. It's macadamia nuts.
Congratulations, well done.
Callan.
It's really nerve-wracking. I want to make it through round 1 and hopefully end up on the gantry. I put the ingredient in my mouth and it's a creamy, sort of fresh, fruity texture to it. I'm thinking it could be a date, and I'm thinking it also could be a prune. They're so similar in texture.
What is your answer?
Is it a prune? No, I'm gonna go dried dates.
What is your answer?
I'm really scared that I'm gonna get this wrong, but I'm just gonna go with my gut. Dried dates.
Callan? You're correct. Well done.
Oh, I'm so relieved. That was a very close call.
Benjamin?
I pick up a sphere and it's a little slimy in texture, pretty soft to touch. Oh, damn it, I know this bloody flavour. Without sight, you're relying on taste, texture and smell, but all of that doesn't make sense if you can't see what you're eating. I know this flavour.
What are you thinking?
It's a very familiar taste, just reminds me of summer. It's rock melon.
So your answer is rock melon?
Yes.
Sorry, Benjamin. It's not rock melon. It's a really familiar flavour.
It is.
Try it again now. You know what it is?
Oh, banana! I must eat a banana every week, 2 or 3 of them, and I can't pick it in a blind tasting.
Fruits are hard. The texture of the fruits are hard.
Tamara, back to you again. There you go.
There's only one more spot left in that second round, but now I've got to taste again. I need to get through this second tasting, and then I'm sure that I'll be fine. I pick up the ingredient as I did before. I really want to try to feel the texture of the ingredient. And I'm trying to, squeeze it, but it's not really breaking apart like the first ingredient did. My mind's racing about the ingredients I most often use in desserts, but it really has quite a neutral, very, very subtle flavour, and I'm trying to think what the hell it could be.
Is it an obvious flavour to you, or is it something you're struggling to find?
A little bit struggling. It's definitely a fruit, like similar to watermelon kind of texture, like when you get to the rind part, but not watermelon.
What about the flavour?
Doesn't have a whole lot of flavour.
I'm feeling really unsure. I'm not feeling confident at all right now. Can't determine what it is.
Gonna need to push you for an answer.
Yep. I'm gonna go with rock melon.
So rock melon is your answer? Tamara, I'm sorry, it's not rock melon.
Oh.
Texture of melon, has very little flavour, cucumber.
Not something that I thought would turn up in a sweet ingredient challenge, but now I've got to cook with it.
So those wonderful, pickly, spicy, sweet, sour, creamy, smoky flavour bombs that you find in bowls and bottles and jars and middle of table in every culture and every country.
Dijon mustard?
It's Dijon mustard, well done.
I think this challenge could lull you into a bit of a false sense of security because there's lots of easy, obvious ones to begin with.
Whole egg mayonnaise. That's absolutely correct.
But as they're knocked out, it's going to become harder.
Pico de Gallo.
Bang on. Well done.
Chili oil?
You are correct.
Yeah, it's a shallot vinaigrette.
Well done.
Cranberry sauce.
Well done.
Not calm.
correct. It's not charm. Well done.
Yeah, Derek.
Let's go, Mandy.
Oh, Maddie.
There's 9 of us left at this point. You know, I'm pretty confident there's still a lot of things on that table that I know. I get to the table, I look down and I see this yellow dish with the corn in it. I pick it up and I think,
Sweet mustard pickle.
That is incorrect. You're in round 2.
wow. Simply cannot believe I've said the wrong thing.
It's just dawned on me now what that was.
Don't say it out loud.
No. Oh. Jess, come along. Go, Jess.
I don't want anyone to touch that bowl. Don't make the same mistake that I did.
I see the condiment that Mandy just tried and curiosity gets the better of me, so I go for it.
So, Jess, this is the one that Mandy just got wrong.
I taste the spoon. I don't even stop to look down and see what's in it.
Piccalilli?
I immediately see the faces of the judges.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. You're going to have to join Mandy and Tatty. Near the other one, why don't I take it?
I cannot believe that I've just made this mistake, and it's got me into round 2.
It's the death bowl. So I'm looking along. I see this particular one. I have a bit of a smell. I know what this is. It's white, it's peppery, it's beautiful and smooth. It's horseradish.
Is it wasabi?
Please let it be wasabi.
It's not wasabi.
Steph, sorry, it is not wasabi.
Far out. The wrong word has literally come out of my mouth. I knew that wasn't wasabi. The pressure has obviously just taken over my brain. I could go home based on these silly mistakes.
I knew it wasn't it.
Blake, you're next.
I think I know what Steph's done. I have a taste of this white paste, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's horseradish.
You're absolutely right, Blake. Well done.
Abby.
Go, Abby.
It's my third guess, and there's not that many things that I feel really confident about guessing on. I'm drawn to a bowl. It looks like it's got oil and lots of herbs.
Salsa verde. I'm sorry, that's incorrect, Abby. Please join the others. You're in round 2.
It's wrong, and I should be having a little bit of a panic right now, but I'm secretly happy that the very last cook of this week, I'm going to be cooking once more for Nigella.
So, Tati, you said Tabasco, and it was ricotta. It's Peruvian chili sauce. Mandy and Jess, you both got corn relish wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, Abby, that was chimichurri.
Yeah.
And Steph, you know now, it's horseradish.
Wrong word came out of my mouth.
Oh, cheese.
So it's a cheese challenge, and I love to eat cheese. It's awesome, and who doesn't like cheese?
This is how round 1 is going to work. Take it in turns. You're going to walk up. You're going to touch the cheese, smell the cheese, cut the cheese, taste the cheese, and then identify the cheese correctly.
Looking at the cheeses, I know what blue cheese looks like. I know what Swiss cheese looks like, but I'm going to have to be a little bit more specific. I am trying to count up how many of those I actually will know, and it's not many.
You can taste as many of these cheeses as you like before you have to name one.
I am in hell. I buy cheese for my husband, and I might try one now and then, but this is definitely not my ideal challenge.
Get the cheese right. And you're still in this mini challenge. You're still in with a chance of cooking off against the top chef for that pin. Get it wrong, and you're gone.
I think I'm best suited for this challenge. I mean, Rachel doesn't even like cheese. I'm feeling pretty good, actually.
It is a sudden knockout. Just one word of warning. Think before you pick. Not everything is as it seems.
It's time to name that cheese. Brent, you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Go, Brent.
Right.
What do you know, Brent? What do you know?
You always second guess when you're up here. Always.
My first pick is the bocconcini, the baby mozzarella balls. I think every person here knows what bocconcini is, and I want to get it off there so no one else can pick it.
What is it?
Bocconcini.
You're absolutely right. Well done. Renee, you're next.
I know that's the one you guys don't think is what it seems, I think. I pick up Parmesan because I know what it is and I think it's going to be quite a simple answer.
Right, what do you got?
Parmesan.
You're absolutely right. Well done. No, Rachel.
The first one I choose is feta.
Right, what do you got?
I have feta.
You're absolutely right. Greek feta. Brent, you back up, man.
My second pick is ricotta. I see it in the deli every time I go to the supermarket, so I know exactly what it is, and I'm happy to get that off the bench as well.
What do you got?
I have ricotta.
Yes, you do. Well done.
I'm feeling pretty good. I've knocked out the two easiest cheeses, and the girls have picked their first, so I don't know how much more they'll know.
Back up, Renee.
Before I choose my next cheese, I have a nibble of a few of the other cheeses just to make sure in my mind that I know what I'm going to choose after this one. My second pick is the Swiss cheese, and I choose that because it's something that I eat quite regularly and it's something I buy for the kids. I think it's Swiss cheese.
More information, please.
I'm thinking, really? Has she made a mistake?
When the judges tell me I have to give them more information, that's when I know I've got myself into a bit of a pickle. Like Gruyere? And I say Gruyere because I know that's a type of Swiss cheese.
Renee? You're incorrect.
Oh, damn
Put
it.
the cheese back down and head upstairs. Immunity, not today for you.
I'm really upset. I'm actually having to hold back tears. That is something I've been looking forward to for a long time, is going into immunity, and as I walk up to the gantry, I'm actually gritting my teeth. I'm really humiliated by the fact that I didn't know it.
All right, comes down to you two. Brent, Rachel. Do you go shopping for cheese with your husband?
I buy him cheeses for him to taste. My second pick is the big block down the side. Salty. I taste it, feel the saltiness, little cracks in my mouth.
Brent, how many of these do you think you know?
I think I know about 3, possibly 4 more.
Wow. Rachel, what about you?
The one. Brenton knows about 3 or 4. Okay, mate. I know 1.
Right, what do you got, Rachel?
My daughter's favourite, a good old cheddar. No?
Absolutely right. Well done. All right, Brent, your turn, man.
Alrighty.
But you should be right, you know 4 of them.
I love eating soft cheese. It's probably my favourite cheese to eat, and I'm in two minds. Is it brie or is it camembert? Is it brie? Is it camembert? Is it brie? Is it camembert? Which one?
Oh, he's a brave boy. He's a brave boy.
Oh, I'm going for it.
You're braver than I.
Just so you know, when the 4 of us named the cheeses, the cheese that you're carrying there, 2 of us named it one type, 2 of us named it another type.
That's my worry. I love to eat it, so I'm just going to hope that I'm right.
What is it?
Camembert. I'm feeling pretty confident. I mean, it's pretty firm and it's got the shape of camembert. Distinguishing the taste is almost impossible for an amateur, but I'm just going with my gut and I'm hoping that I'm right.
Brent, this is your second chance at immunity. You picked one of the hardest ones. Matt and I, we said that cheese was camembert.
Gary and Matt know their cheese, and when Gary tells me that they chose camembert, I've got relief. Yeah, I think I'm safe, and I think Rachel doesn't know any other cheese on the board, so I'm feeling really good.
And we were absolutely wrong. It's actually King Island Dairy Brie.
That's okay. Oh, why didn't you just pick a cheese that you know what it is? I mean, I know 2 or 3 more cheeses on the board. Why wouldn't I just do that? A wasted opportunity.
You'll be cooking in the first duel, and you get to pick the person that you want to cook against. Also, get to pick the cuisine that you both will be cooking.
No, that's interesting.
And the protein that you'll be cooking with.
Oh my God.
So, Rishi, before you pick your protein, I suppose you need one more little fact. How long have you got to cook? 30 minutes.
Ooh.
So, Rishi, what protein do you think you'd like to cook with?
I'm gonna pick mussels.
Oh. And what cuisine?
I'm gonna go with my strength, Indian.
See, I didn't need to ask that one.
No.
Emma, how do you feel about that?
Okay, yep.
Okay.
It's a challenge, but give it a go.
So the stage is set. Rishi against Emma, cooking with mussels, Indian cuisine, of course, and you have 30 minutes. At the end of this round, one of you is straight through to the grand finale. Your 30 minutes starts now.
Go, guys.
Geez, I wonder what they're going to do.
Come on.
Mussels are very easy to overcook, and Rishi puts his in pretty early. I don't know what he's thinking. They're going to dry out.
6 minutes down, guys. Come on, Rish. Come on, mate.
Come on, Emma.
What's your dish?
I'm doing a curry with a bit of white wine, tomato, when I throw in some spinach leaves at the end and some deep fried curry leaves over the top.
Okay. There is nothing worse than overcooked mussels. They're like little chewy bullets.
Yeah.
How are you going to cook them?
I'm just going to throw them in the wok with a bit of the sauce.
Yeah, and just steam them open.
And just steam them open. When cooking mussels, they actually take about 3 minutes to cook.
You make sure you clean it properly.
Yeah. To keep it fresh, I decided to cook them at the end.
9 minutes down, guys. What are you cooking, Rish?
Spicy mussel soup.
What's your wine, Rish?
Yeah. The mussels cook. I take the mussels out. They've opened up nicely. They're looking good. So I leave them in a bowl and I get back to my sauce.
Come on, Em. Just twist the lids, Em. Twist the lids. Just twist them. That's it.
I'm worried because 30 minutes is like nothing. To make a curry sauce, it's really good to toast off the spices because it adds extra flavour and aroma.
Pick up the speed a bit, Emma.
Yep, I'd normally toast off the spices a little bit longer, but that'll have to do. I've got to grind them up and put them in the wet spice mix. I want to make sure my sauce is well cooked down. Cook it off. I just want to get, you know, a really good flavour.
The more you move it in, the less time it has to cook.
Yeah, all right.
If you want to muscle your way into the finale, you need to nail this dish. You've got 15 minutes left.
Come on! Yeah! Come on, Em, try Rishi.
Sorry, miss.
She needs to keep it clean or she'll get flustered.
Rishi's really confident, as he should be. Woohoo!
Why did you put stock on top of oil?
Yeah, I know, but sorry. And my head isn't in the right space from yesterday. I was a little bit flustered. Doesn't smell right. I know my sauce needs to be perfect because Rishi's sauce will be amazing.
It's sour, I don't know what to do.
It's just not working for me. The flavour's unbalanced and I'm not quite sure how to fix it.
I need a bit more something in that.
So I run into the pantry, go up, go down, go up, go down.
Come on, Em, come on, Em.
I get a bit lost. I'm like, oh, what am I doing? Come on, Em, just think.
Come on, Em, what are you doing?
Freaking out a little bit.
It's all over the place.
Yeah. Come on, Em, what's going on? What's she doing?
She's still adjusting her sauce.
I flavored my sauce a little bit more. It's not right. And I'm like, oh no. I'm blank.
10 minutes, Em.
I'm gonna go to sudden death cook-off. Come on, Em. My heart's racing. I'm just trying to stay focused, but my sauce is just, it's not right.
Talk to us.
I don't know what to do. It's kind of weird. It's just kind of sour.
We'll balance it.
I don't know what else to do.
Stop for a second. Think how you balance that out.
It's got to focus. I can do this. I just need to put Rishi and yesterday behind me and balance this sauce up. We've got to keep it simple, keep it fresh. I put in some sugar and I put in a bit of lemon.
Oh, it smells good. Smells better. Smells better.
And a bit of salt.
That's better.
I'm happy with my sauce and I'm ready to put up a fight. It's game on now.
How much time?
Right, guys, 5 minutes to go in this muscle off.
Muscles in.
It's now or never. I've got to cook my mussels.
She's cooking her mussels right to the wire, which is great, and he's already cooked them. They were cooked 20 minutes ago.
Final stages, Rish?
Yeah.
Make sure the dish is beautiful. Make sure the dish is hot. You've got 1 minute left.
Come on, Rish. Come on, Em. Got to get them out quick, Em.
I pull my mussels out. My mussels look beautiful. They're plumptuous beauties.
Right, guys, 10 seconds to go. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it. Right, guys. The duel is over.
Well done, guys. Emma, what's yours?
Tomato curry mussels with spinach.
Emma, your mussels are so much plumper and juicier than Rishi's.
What I love about yours, Emma, is it's delicious. It's slightly oily. There's a lovely balance. You know, the sweetness, sour, the freshness of the whole thing, and it's quite complex. On a negative side, the spices are raw for me.
I think Jamie and I are both the most competitive people in the competition. He probably thinks he can beat me, and I think I can beat him, so bring it.
Jamie, Amelia, you'll battle it out in round 2. Whoever wins will then face Laura in round 3. And you know how important that is. Now, we need to work out which cuisine and, of course, which protein. So we're going to let you guys pick. pick one of each. Right, it's a coin toss. Amelia, heads or tails?
I'll go heads. What?
Tails it is. Jamie? You can either pick cuisine or the protein.
I'll pick the cuisine.
Okay.
Half an hour thinking about what I can do, packing in flavour. Oof. Let's go Indian.
I love Indian food. I cook it a lot at home and I've spent time there, so it seems like an easy pick.
Amelia, Indian?
Indian food is not my specialty. I don't know a whole lot about it. I have no idea about Indian food. But there's a place in the semi-final on the line and that's huge, so I need to tackle this head on.
Right, Amelia, you get to pick the protein.
I will go for shellfish.
Shellfish, done.
Great.
30 minutes, shellfish, Indian, the cuisine. Off you go.
When we step into the pantry, Jamie goes straight for the mussels and I go straight for the soft shell crab. Perfect, Jane.
Well done, Mill.
It's a fast cook, and if I learnt anything watching Laura and Brent, it's that I'm going to choose easy, quick cooking protein.
Make sure you DB those mussels.
Yeah.
Jamie knows everything about Indian food because he's been there. Did you get curry leaves, Jamie?
I couldn't see any. I would like some though. I gotta go back in.
Yeah. The fact that I don't know a lot about Indian food is a disadvantage, but I know that I want to serve a curry base and a nice pile of crispy crab on top of it. Indian food is all about flavour and different layers, so I'm trying to achieve that by really sweating down my onions and garlic and getting them really nice and caramelised and burning my tomatoes to get that sweet, charry flavour into the sauce as well.
A crucial cook-off with Laura Beckons. You got 15 minutes left. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
At this stage, they're both travelling really well. I think watching how slow I was through my cook, they know to hammer and go from the start. Otherwise, it'll fall apart like it did for me.
All right, Amelia, what are you cooking?
Crispy soft shell crab with a tomato-based curry sauce.
You've cooked with soft shell crab before?
I've never cooked with soft shell crab.
Ah. Have you ever prepared a soft shell crab?
Nope.
Why go with something you've never cooked before? If you put up a dish and you haven't prepped the soft shell crab, you've kind of guaranteed yourself that elimination end of the week.
Choosing a protein I've never cooked before is a huge risk, but I want to push myself and show the judges that I deserve that spot in the semi-final.
If I was going traditional Indian, I would go more for mussels. I mean, they're a lot easier to cook. I think soft shell crab is a bit risky.
Do they have gills, Mel?
No. Oh, they do have gills.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, take them off.
What is she doing? There's a semi-final spot on the line, and this is not the time to be taking that kind of risk. I'm a little bit concerned Amelia doesn't know anything about it.
Guys, you got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have 5 minutes on the clock and you want to be asking yourself, what little extra thing can I do with that time that will make the difference? Come on.
Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Come on, Mills. Come on, Jamie.
Half an hour cooks go so fast. I need to cook my crab. I need to finish my sauce. 5 minutes is pushing it.
That's good.
Bit salty. My sauce is too salty, but I still need to adjust it with cream and lemon and some yogurt, and I just hope that's going to balance out when I do that.
Got lots of stuff on it.
You need to be asking yourself right now, have you done enough? 2 minutes to go. Come on.
Come on, guys.
You're gonna pass your sauce?
No.
You're gonna leave it chunky?
I don't want that.
From up here, both dishes look absolutely incredible. This is way too close to call.
30 seconds to go. Come on.
Hurry, hurry, you've got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Hands off dishes.
Well done, guys.
It's going to be a cracking tasting. Two very different looking dishes. Amelia, you're first up.
I'm so nervous for this tasting. I've taken a huge risk and I really hope it pays off for me. Soft shell crab with a roasted tomato curry sauce.
It's aggressively forward in salt, but because you've roasted those tomatoes and you've got that complexity, intensity of that kind of sweet acidity you get from tomatoes, it pulls it back into line. And in terms of flavors, you know, that little bit of yogurt adds some more sourness. And in terms of spices, well balanced, not too hot.
I love the fact that you've never ever prepared or cooked soft shell crab, and your intuition led you to clean and prepare that crab brilliantly.
For me, what tempers it is the crunch of the crab. It's lovely. It's very mild, it's very delicate, and crunch does wonderful things to the whole eating process.
Thank you.
Well done, Amelia.
Vickers, I think our contestants are bursting with excitement to see what you brought. And it's important to realise that when we lift that lid, it's not going to look like the Indian dish you might find in your local curry shop down the corner. This is Michelin-star cuisine. Please.
Ready? Today, the dish we'll be recreating is my roasty smoked chicken tikka masala.
Looking at Vickers' dish, it's really refined and it's beautiful, and you know, there's just little elements all around the plate, and you know, I'd never expect that to see an Indian dish. So I am quite excited by this dish, but scared at the same time.
I don't think I've seen anyone beaming in a pressure test so much like Renee.
It's like
you
my
are
dream
so
dish.
excited.
Like, that's it. That's my perfect dish.
75 minutes. Let's go.
Move, Gage. Fast, fast, fast.
How do I turn it on?
So you push the on and then you've got to hold it down and it will light up.
The first thing I need to do is turn on my sous vide machine for my chicken roulade. Is that right?
Yep.
The water temperature needs to get to 52 degrees.
Chop up a clove of garlic, mix it with your tomatoes.
And I'm going to get on immediately with roasting my garlic, tomatoes and coriander because they need to roast for 15 minutes. And the garlic that's roasting will then need to go into the chicken before being in the sous vide for 40 minutes. So it's definitely going to be pushing it today. The chicken's the main pressure point because if that's not cooked perfectly, then that will be the difference between staying and go home.
Straight in the oven, just so you can forget about it for a while.
Renee, you need to get your spice mix together.
Yep. One of my skills is balancing flavours. So I put in the exact spices that he used, I just changed the amount. So where he said a teaspoon, I put in 1 or 2. Then I just kind of mix it all together, give it a shake, look at the colour of it, have a smell, add a little bit more.
Renee, how are you doing?
I'm nervous, but I feel like I just need to stay really focused and get the time
You
right.
still look very meditative in that mode, right?
Yeah, I'm not going home. So.
You got to stay.
Yes, 100%.
Well, let's have a look. How's that? How's that little mixture of...
Fantastic.
I put a little bit extra because I always like a little bit.
Did you put a little extra in, did you? You're changing the recipe. Don't
Just
do
a
that.
tiny bit. So what I'm going to do today is quite risky, but I have made the decision at this point that I'm just going to make it up myself.
The main component is the chicken roulade. I have to make sure that it is perfect. The first thing I need to do is remove the chicken skin from the crown.
You got to take the skin off, both breasts in one piece, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
What?
You have to take the skin off, both breasts in one piece. Smooth, Lozzle. You know how to break down a chicken.
I then need to break down the crown and take off the breast and then butterfly that open.
All right, just massage under the skin, take it all off, yeah?
All right, so you don't want to break it, Jeej, so just run your fingers under it really gently. Trim him off, Jeej.
Make sure I don't pierce it.
Yep.
Looks good.
Gently. That's it, Renee.
All right, set that aside.
Yep.
Come on, Gigi. Come on, G.
Guys, we should be ready with the smoked ingredients too.
What Vikas is trying to say is, hurry up!
Flames. Get your charcoal straight on the flame.
I'm really curious about this method of smoking. Vikas has said that it's a very ancient Indian technique. So I follow the recipe. I spread the garlic paste on the chicken breast. Next thing I do, I get the heated coals, which are now glowing, into a small bowl, and I start selecting the spices that need to go into it.
Add 4 dried rosebuds, half a cinnamon stick, 1 tablespoon of the Darjeeling tea leaves.
And then?
What is it? Oh.
Yeah, 2 cardamom pods, 1 tablespoon of the clarified butter.
Amy?
Yes?
You're losing out on all the flavors.
Yes.
You need to keep the spice mixture ready and put it on
All
this
in
just
at
one
once.
time. So now we're losing out on all the smoke, which we need to preserve.
Now cover with the cloche.
Where is it? I'm worried that all the smoky flavour is escaping because I can't find my cloche. So I'm wasting precious seconds. Thanks, Vikas. Thank you, thank you. Eventually get the cloche on there and the smoke fills the dome and it looks amazing. Okay, I need to refocus.
Laura, we need to actually get onto the stuffing because you need to have that stuffing ready when the chicken's ready. Talk to me.
Chicken smoking. She's just taking the tomatoes out. We're going to start making the stuffing for the roulade. So I think she's as on track as everybody else, but these guys need to start moving because it's not going to happen otherwise.
You need to add half of the reserve. I can't, Tracy, stop. What step am I on? You're 11. Thank you. Hold on.
I'm kind of stressed right now and I've got a billion things going on in my head.
Take that off the heat. Take the chicken out now.
So I just tell myself, like, just do one thing at a time and, just try and control that stress in my head.
Come on, you got to move. You got to get this chicken in, yeah?
Yeah, I'm moving, Jamie. I'm moving. Calm. Can you tell I'm just freaking out a little bit?
Okay, can you do me a favor? Just put that spoon there. You're doing fantastic.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, you got to breathe.
I'm breathing.
Just breathe.
Breathing.
Start now. Perfectly cooked.
Yep.
The only thing which is missing was that you were not breathing.
Breathing.
It's gonna be okay.
I'm breathing.
Come on.
Wrap it in your skin.
So I'm trying to roll my roulade at the moment, but it's really difficult. The skin isn't quite big enough, I don't think, for the actual meat of the chicken, and it's starting to make a few holes, and it's starting to fall apart a bit already.
Cut the bag off.
Flames. You might have to think about putting that heat up a bit to get it cooked in time.
Yep. Bumping up the temperature is a risk because it might change the texture of the chicken. However, it's far more important that that chicken is cooked thoroughly than getting undercooked chicken.
In?
Yep, drop it in.
Drop it in.
Make sure it's sitting in the water, yeah?
Yes, do you need that? All right.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Not too much.
That's it.
Yeah, that'll do.
To make my sauce, I'm frying off the onions and I've got the tomatoes roasted. I have a taste of it and I'm not happy with it.
It needs more cream.
Because I added extra spice, I think it needs a bit more cream to balance out the flavours.
It's not as smooth, nowhere near, so.
Renee's already added as much cream as the recipe states, but she keeps adding more. I'm wondering if she's doing the right thing.
Renee, no, Renee, add some water.
Can't be. Add some sugar if it doesn't taste right.
I just hope that changing the recipe hasn't jeopardised my sauce.
I want you to taste it.
I'm so happy that I've got my sauce back on track and that Vickers loves it.
Nice. Looks good.
Simmer, simmer. Turn it down. It needs to be simmering.
So I've got about 20 minutes to go and I haven't even made my rice papadum yet. I've never made one before.
You need 2 pieces of baking paper and then you've got to bash it.
For this rice papadum to work, the rice has to be cooked perfectly. Then I need to bash out the rice so it forms together and holds its shape.
Laura, give me 1 second.
Bash?
Not my hand.
No.
No, no, no.
I'm letting out the steam.
No.
I'm literally like bashing absolute jeebus out of it.
Look what's happening. Is it cooked?
Yes, yes, it's cooked.
Did you add the orange blossoms and everything, the vinegars?
No. I'm so angry at myself for missing this crucial step. Without the orange blossom and the vinegar in the rice papadum just isn't going to work. I do not have time for this.
Okay?
Yep.
No, that's not going to help.
No.
We don't need salt in that rice, too much salt.
There's no salt in it.
From the tears. Okay.
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 Yep.
Now you got to do it fast.
How much time have I got?
12 minutes. Fast and hard, fast and hard.
I've never made a rice papadum before. We shouldn't bash the rice too much, otherwise the grains will spread apart and they won't stick together. I'm not sure if I've bashed too much. It seems to be okay, and it seems that they are sticking together.
Sprinkle them on, crush them with your hands if you can. And then into the 100-degree oven to dry.
All right, get your coriander oil done.
All right, so 2 large bunches of coriander picks. Come on, G.
This whole cook so far has been pretty up and down. I feel like I'm starting to get back on top of it now that I know that it's going to go quickly from here.
Just strain it. You just need a little bit of oil, you know?
Now get in your chicken.
At this point, I remove the chicken from the sous vide, and I'm quite confident that it's cooked properly.
Get your pan up.
I brown off the chicken, basting it with that ghee, and I'm so relieved. I feel like this is doable now.
You're looking good, Flame.
Okay. Okay. Very gently.
Good job, Renee.
Yes. Beautiful, Renee.
Yes! Yes!
Renee.
The cooked, Amy?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Come on, guys. 10 more seconds.
9, 8, 7,
It's so ugly.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done.
Should we taste?
Let's taste.
Right, let's taste.
Wow. Sauce. The smokiness is fantastic. It's not overpowering, but you have a subtle texture through that smokiness of flavor. I think that is quite brilliant. The spice mixture is a little bit over, but overall it's a fantastic balance of flavors.
And the chicken is beautifully cooked. One thing slightly from yours, there's a fair amount of kind of raw vinegar flavour in the rice. That's probably the one element that if she was going to make the dish again, you'd want her to work on. But otherwise, I think she's done a great job.
Danny,
Hi.
Middle
How you
Eastern.
doing?
You were
Yes.
saying earlier today that you were reading Middle Eastern cookbooks.
Yeah, I love the flavours and I'm really excited by the food.
What is your dish?
I'm doing a fig and pistachio frozen baklava.
Frozen baklava. Teaching us something.
Wow.
Great.
Yeah. What's that all about?
So I'm making like a baklava ice cream, so hitting the citrus and honey and spices notes, and then using the filo pastry as like a sandwich between the ice cream, and hopefully the ice cream will set in time and it will all come together.
Danny, rock and roll.
Thanks, mate.
Too good.
Today I'm cooking a sweet dukkha, baked fig and panna cotta tart.
A sweet dukkha?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I like the sound of that.
With the fig.
Yeah, so it's going to be dukkha crusted fig tart with a fig panna cotta.
That's inventive, and that's what this challenge is about. And I love the fact that you've come up with a little sweet dukkha. Never heard of it before?
No, neither have I.
Hayden, what have you done?
The dish is going to be figs 3 ways. It's going to be a grilled fig with a fig and pistachio ice cream and a fig and rosewater jelly with a bit of syrup to go with it all.
And is your ice cream made?
Yeah, it's in the ice cream machine down here.
Churning?
Yeah.
I'm expecting an absolute cracker dish.
Yeah,
it's got to look beautiful.
I suppose the sticking point is going to be getting that jelly set right and making sure it turns out onto the plate nicely.
Top 10, we want more.
Okay.
I've got my vegetable casserole is in the oven and it's coming along. It's just got to be garnished up. I've got to finish off my dip and my flatbreads. That's it. I've got everything chopped up. It's just a matter of cooking it.
Don't forget, we're looking for a big-alicious dish. You've got a half an hour to go.
This is my ice cream. It hasn't turned very well. Without this element, it's just going to be pastry. I'm getting it in the blast freezer now. I'm going to give it half an hour in there. Hopefully it will be cold, frozen, maybe not. Hopefully it will set in time.
I should really get this ice cream in the blast chiller, shouldn't I? What do you reckon?
I don't know, mate. I'm not good with ice cream.
There's 20 minutes to go and I check on my ice cream and it's just not set. It's getting really frustrating. I think I've got the custard wrong, the consistency's not right, but I think I'm going to have to get in the blast chiller and make sure it's going to be right.
How do you think it's all going? Jelly's worked?
The jelly's worked, the sponge base has worked, the ice cream has worked.
I check on the ice cream and the jelly, both are set beautifully. I'm really happy at this point in time. This dish looks like it's going to come together.
It's great to see. Your heads are down, your bottoms are up. You've got 5 minutes to go.
I am so thankful that that ice cream has set in time. It's actually set to the point where I can cut it. This is good. This is good.
I decide to try and put the poached figs on the top, but the jelly starts to slide. Oh no, okay. And I'm thinking, oh no, this is all turning to a disaster.
A lot's on the line. Remember, every single advantage can help you win. You've got 1 minute to go.
I'm leaving the jelly and the ice cream in the fridge and the freezer right to the last minute so that hopefully it'll be set in time. The last minute and I spoon out my ice cream, it's sort of runny and wet, it hasn't set.
Last little touches, 10 seconds to go.
I get the jelly out, flip it onto the plate.
5, 4.
It sort of goes and then
3.
Splatters everywhere.
2, 1, Saha!
3 elements on the plate, only one of them worked.
Danny?
That is absolutely unbelievably good. Crisp sheets of phyllo, a lovely orangey orange blossom flavoured syrup on the top, little crunchy bits of pistachio, and that amazing fig ice cream. It's just plain brilliant. It's so good. I'm so happy to see you deliver something that at last shows us the potential that we've known you've had all along. Well done. That is exhilarating cooking.
Thank you very much. Walking back to my bench, I could not be happier. I feel like I'm floating on a cloud. I'm really excited.
So, our ice cream mixture is made, our pistachio sponge is baking in the oven. Now we need to move on to the chocolate mousse. Brent, you're up. OK, first, we've got to melt the chocolate. So I've got 250 grams of good white chocolate buttons. So I want to melt the chocolate. We've got 7 grams of gelatin, which we've bloomed in the water, all right? So we'll get rid of the water, and we're going to melt that gelatin as well, all right? And then I've got 100 grams of yolks, which is 4 to 5 egg yolks. So you can put the egg yolks into the mixer and get them whisking. So what we're making is a pâte bombe. Have you heard of that before?
No,
so
never.
it's basically a egg yolk mixture with a sugar syrup, like an Italian meringue, poured in down the side of the bowl, all right? I'll turn the sugar on. I've got 100 grams of sugar, enough water to moisten, which is about 40 mils, and then I want to bring that up to 123 degrees. Put it down. It's nearly there. So melt that in the microwave, about 20 seconds. So the gelatin. Tracy, you want to come around and check those cakes?
Yep.
Just getting you working today. Yeah, let's take them out.
Yep, I reckon they're good.
Beautiful. Yeah, they look good. Plenty for everybody to eat, all right? Okay, our sugar mixture is up to heat. I want you to trickle this right down the side. Don't put it onto the...
Straight down on the mixture.
Yeah, like that. Otherwise, what will happen is it will just flick around. So it's got to run down the side of the bowl into that egg yolk mixture. And what that does is cook the egg yolk mixture and then form that pâte bombe. And then we're going to fold everything together. I've got melted chocolate. I've got 600 mils of whipped cream, chilled. Gelatin ready to go. All right, turn that off. Right. Bren, you can fold those components together. Put the cream in first. So, fold. Then add the gelatin and then the pâte bombe. That's right. You have turned that into such a mess. Oh.
That's too full. Have you got a bigger bowl?
Right, here goes. This is the Brent bowl. It's good anyway. It's beautifully mixed. It's going to have a little density. Goes into the fridge, right? And it will set perfectly. You can do it if you want. White chocolate mousse, okay? It's good.
That's good.
I like it. Right. You know what? Good job. Go
Thanks.
and sit down. So, who wants to help me plate up?
Wait.
Amy, do you want to come up? This is what I did before. It looks ridiculous, doesn't it? But chefs do this all the time, and you guys are starting to do it too, is that it puts in your mind how the dish is going to look before you start. I actually quite enjoy doing those. They're quite good. And every chef's got their own little crazy version of stuff. So what I've got is I've got a quenelle mousse, a quenelle of pistachio ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah.
I've got a bit of, this is sheep's milk yogurt because I want some acidity because it's quite fatty. And then I've made a pistachio crumble. All that was blitzed pistachios, all right? And then equal quantities of butter, sugar, flour. I've made a yuzu curd, which was yuzu juice, which is that, you know, that Japanese citrus, which has got a very distinct flavour. And then what I was going to do is put a bit of yogurt on there, a little bit of crumb, and I don't really mind how you put it on. And then what I've got a quenelle mousse that way.
Make that look so easy.
A little ball of the pistachio ice cream. All right. So what did I do with the cake? Break it up. All right, and then we'll just put a bit of yuzu curd wherever you want. So I've got a little nasturtium leaf, which I picked from over there. I've got a little white jasmine flower and then a little lavender flower.
When we're doing, if we have to put flowers on a dish, should we always know exactly what they are?
Yeah, if you don't know what they are, don't eat them, just in case you poison someone with tomato flowers, for example. And there you have it. Pistachio sponge, white chocolate mousse, and pistachio ice cream. Does anybody want to taste?
Yes.
That was quick! Right, Laura, Georgia, and Jamie.
Thank you.
So tell me what you taste, Amy.
So good.
Pistachios.
That mousse is really good.
And the texture as well is absolutely delicious.
Beautiful. Sorry, Bram, come on, mate. I'm punishing you, aren't you?
But that cake is
Right. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right.
Thank you, Gary.
Job done. Spoons down.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Joe.
Just put my pistachios and almonds in the Thermomix. They're for my pistachio cake. Just need to get them blitzed up and combined together. And then I'll add the pistachio meal, the butter, icing sugar and eggs, salt, and it has to cook, and that's it. Today my dessert is based around apples as well. I've got a pistachio cake that's brushed with a fennel sugar syrup, a little apple cloud, sour cream ice cream, and then a few different apple components to finish. I've still got lots to do. I've got lots and lots to do, but if I keep working fast, I should be able to get it done in time.
Going to plan?
At this stage, I think I'm going okay. I've still got lots and lots to do.
I think Gary said in the beginning, it's about prioritising your jobs.
Yep.
Is this a priority? Like, have you got everything else done, the big jobs done in terms of your pork dish?
I've just got to do my... in terms of my pork dish, yes.
In terms of your dessert, what do you got left to do?
Ice cream.
Oh, ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yep, OK.
God. You'd be
Ice
doing it
cream.
now, wouldn't you be doing it now?
I am doing
Ice
it now.
cream.
This is the sort of thing that'll send you home. This is the semi-finals and you can't make mistakes like this. I've just got to make sure I stay on track so that it doesn't snowball into service. Just making the ice cream at the moment, just blitzing in the sour cream because it's a sour cream ice cream. The judges pointed out that I need to get onto my ice cream. Noted, so that's what I'm going to do. I never thought I would be making ice cream out of liquid nitrogen. I wouldn't even know how to use liquid nitrogen 6 months ago. Before coming into this competition, I've only seen liquid nitrogen used for burning off warts and corns. This is a whole new world for me. I just think this ice cream gives a nice texture and it's quick and easy. It's just really, really efficient for this sort of challenge. I need to be really careful with this liquid nitrogen. I need to add it slowly and get the perfect consistency, or it'll be a brick. First order's up for desserts and I'm ready to rock and roll. It's pretty simple. You add the sour cream ice cream log, the caramel, a little bit of the pistachio cake, some fresh fennel seeds, some freeze-dried apple, a bit of the foam gun. It's exactly what I wanted. It's salty, it's sweet, it's fresh, it's acidic. I think the balance is perfect.
Service team Brent.
This is running smoothly. I'm working the best I've ever worked in the kitchen and I'm really happy.
Oh my.
It looks really good, doesn't it?
Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
I know this dessert is going to be so well balanced, just for the fact that you've got that little parfait, that little foam, you know, and that pistachio cake, just perfect symmetry. Really, really attractive. Here goes nothing. I'm excited about this one. Oh, wow.
Oh. Wow. That is absolutely knockout.
That is one of the nicest things I've eaten in the kitchen this year. Even though it's got so many different things going on, you know, pistachio cake, that little marzipan parfait, that bitter caramel, which is just the perfect consistency, a little bit runny. These little bursts of fennel. There's something very comfortable and very toffee apple and very apple pie.
It's a really clever bit of cooking. It's an incredibly complex bit of cooking. And for me, if Amelia set the benchmark with the main course, Brent has set the benchmark with his dessert.
Stunning.
Yeah, stunning. You got 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds.
Come on.
I'm really frustrated with myself. I don't have anything on the plate yet. Come on.
10 seconds. You got 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Step away from your benches. Well done, guys. Great cook.
Good stuff.
Good work.
Oh, it's a mess. It's raw. Ugh! I can't believe it. I feel like such an idiot. I'm so disappointed with myself.
That's all right. Everything's amazing. I'm actually happy today, so this is really exciting because I feel like I took my time, I took some time to put it all together in my head and on the plate.
And for the first time, I think I'm generally happy with how the cook went.
So I cook it like this at home, and because I had the pineapple on the base, I was pretty happy with it. The flavour's there, but whether they like my rustic presentation is another question.
Pistachio cream?
Yeah.
Well done.
I've had to throw my chicken into the machine and it's only had 8 minutes, but I just hope that it's long enough. Please be cooked.
That mystery box challenge was a cracker, and we're really excited by the dishes that you put up. Remember what we said at the beginning of the challenge, that we were only tasting 3 of the very best dishes. Let's hope you're one of the 3. First up, Tash.
Every single dish that's tasted is good feedback from the judges. That's stuff that some of the other contestants might not get, and it just gives you a little bit more to work with going forward.
So, the dish?
Pistachio and cinnamon cake, licorice custard with some bruleed pineapple and a little bit of pineapple foam. All right.
Presentation. What do you reckon, George?
Honestly, I'm
super.
looking at that going, how can you make it any better? You can't. It looks spectacular.
It could all go horribly wrong on the tasting. Smashing. I especially love the cinnamon cake and the licorice. Those 2 things together are really Moorish and delicious, and it's just not all fancy plating up. That cake is just really light, it's crumbly, it ticks all the right boxes.
Kira, what's the dish?
The dish is a chicken roulade with a pistachio and licorice centre, and it's a purple pineapple and thyme jam.
Nice.
Did I pick the right plate?
I'll tell you in a minute. I love it. Absolutely love it, because I don't like licorice, but you make me love the licorice and look for the extra chunks of licorice. Did you use the right plate? For me, you made the right choice.
Puree pineapple that's got beetroot in it looks like pure beetroot puree, but then when you taste it, your brain's playing games with your mind and you're like, wow, this is cool. So not only have you brought us a dish that tastes great, that's cooked really well and tasty, but you're also doing other things to my mind. And as an amateur cook, unflippin' believable. Amazing.
Thank you so much. Best day ever.
Yeah, it is.
Our final conversation about that last dish came down to Colin to Renee and to Byron. Three exemplary dishes. Well done, guys. One dish stood out just that little bit. We said to ourselves, we have to taste Renee's dish.
Well done, Renee.
I think I might have pulled this off, but I'm just not 100% sure if that chicken's cooked perfectly.
Such a pretty dish. Tell us what you made.
Sous vide chicken coated in cinnamon, thyme roast beetroot salad, beetroot cream and a pistachio cream mayonnaise.
If you'd have fried that chicken, it would have been a completely different dish. And by sous vide, cooking it slowly, essentially poaching it very, very slowly, it'll be tender if it's cooked well. That's lovely.
What a nice combination of flavours, cinnamon, pistachio, chicken.
Yeah, really lovely. The chicken is cooked, you know, just to that point when it's so juicy, it's almost whippy in your mouth. Love that.
I thought you weren't going to get it cooked.
Oh.
You proved me wrong, thank you.
No worries, thank you. It's so nice to have that recognition from the judges because, I mean, that's what you're here for. You want to impress them and you want to please them. That's awesome.
I mean, essentially, if something goes wrong here, my reputation is up the creek.
I need to pipe my Italian meringue onto my tart, blow torch it. I need to make this as pretty as I can.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Time's up. I'm really happy to have something on the plate, considering that I had such a mind blank at the start of the challenge, which cost me so much time.
Oh, that looks amazing. Looks beautiful, Ollie. Elegant, substantial. Is the pork cooked perfectly is the question in my mind. That's what I want to know.
I'm really pleased Tracy got a chance at immunity. I think she's a good cook and she's intuitive. So I think if anybody stands a chance of beating the chef, beating Ollie, then she's the one.
Good, let's get the first dish in.
This is lemon lime meringue with candied orange.
It looks really good. Oh, I'll tell you what, though, that meringue's not as silky smooth and shiny as it should be. It's a little bit broken.
Yep.
It's over-whipped.
Yeah.
But flavour is key.
Looks runny too, doesn't it?
I don't mind a bit of looseness in the curd.
Right, shall we taste?
Yep.
Very short pastry, great.
Pastry is smashing.
The crunch of that peel is delicious.
Winning elements, the pastry without a doubt. Actually, that's one of the best pastries we've had in the competition so far this year. I love the curd. It's really beautiful. It's really smooth. It's got the right acidity. It's not too sweet, but it is runny, like too runny. Because what it's doing is compromising that pastry.
Yeah, that pastry's awesome. Let down some meringue. Shall we score?
Yeah.
Shall we get the next dish in?
Yeah.
Seared pork loin with summer fruits, pickled beetroot, fried buckwheat and prosciutto.
Lovely. Thank you. I like that. Bit of complexity. Pretty dish too.
I'm looking at things like, you know, is that little ribbon of fat around the chop, is that crispy? Is that going to be nicely rendered? Question mark. These are the things. It's about the cuisson for me.
Nice. Really nice.
How's the fat around the edge, George?
It's really fatty.
So, yeah?
Yeah.
And
Not rendered down. Look at that.
I think the flavours that work for me on that pork buckwheat, which is crisp and toasty and kind of crunchy, which I like because it's texture. The pork is cooked beautifully. Like it's just a tiny little bit of pink, which keeps it moist but not overly so. And that dried apricot puree on the side, I think it's really delicious.
You think there's an overload of different fruits?
I think there's probably one too many fruits.
I think, you know, for me, this is a really clever dish and a dish that sort of pushes the boundaries slightly, and I love the buckwheat. But for me, the pasta, I don't know, it's weird. It's like it's trying to compete with all these fruits that it just doesn't make sense.
But there's certainly some clever elements.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually going to be like a celebration of seafood in a bowl with all these little summer-style vegetables to kickstart it, you know?
The smell on the gantry is captivating. Donovan's got crabs cooking down and it's all just wafting up, and I think you can see a few taste buds getting excited up here.
Is this from your nonna's repertoire?
Kind of, but not really.
Ooh, high risk. What are the carrots for?
Puree.
Do you think the dish needs it?
I just think it needs something to pop. And it's good colour.
Think about the ingredients you're using. Do you think they're nice with carrots?
I think Marco's definitely a help, but you need to take his advice. I mean, who would know more than Marco Fier-White?
How are you going? All good?
Yes, good.
What are you doing?
Very well. Got my carrot puree on, but Marco doesn't reckon carrot really goes with the dish that I'm making.
Well, don't listen to Marco all the time. If you listen to him all the time, you're not your own boss. He's funny, isn't he?
Is he being cheeky? I don't know if he's playing a little bit of strategy there. I just started doubting myself. What if he tries to screw me over? I just don't know what to do. I'm really stuck.
I'm lightly cooking the prawns, the mussels and the pippies to get that stock to let down the soup and add an extra dimension to it. And then what I'm doing here is cooking off the fennel. Then I'll cook off the carrots, zucchini, mushrooms. Last thing I'll be cooking the fish, plate and serve, hopefully. Be a push, but I'll be able to do it if I concentrate.
1 minute to go, come on.
I'm looking at the fish and it's still not cooked enough. So now I start to panic, not panic, but move a little bit faster.
What? Come on. Come on, don't look at me.
Beautiful, Laura.
30 seconds to go.
30 seconds. Come on, Donovan.
We're in 30 seconds away from finish and it's still not cooked enough, and I will not put it on the plate unless it's cooked to perfection. So I'll put the fish in the oven.
What is he doing? Put it on the plate.
Put your fish upside down. Don't worry about it, I'm only joking. I was talking about the young girl has finished. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Step away from your benches.
No. Time finishes and he's only then putting his fish on the plate and then his sauce.
I think Donovan may have got his timing a little wrong.
Wow. I can't believe what's happening. I honestly... how did this happen?
How the hell did that happen?
Donovan gets up and brings his dish to the wine room, and because it's a blind tasting, I'm really confused and I'm struggling to comprehend what's happening.
Gentlemen, this is my dish, pan-fried barramundi with mussels, clams, prawns in a seafood broth. However, I was 5 seconds late putting on the barramundi fillet and the sauce. So, enjoy. Please take that into account. What? Yes. Enjoy.
What's going on? Wow. Are you kidding me? And he had an hour to cook the dish and he put it up late. What was he doing? It's done, don't we?
Well, I don't think we've ever been in this situation in any tasting.
No.
In any series of MasterChef.
No. I mean, yeah, amazing cooking. And when you think about it, he actually had a lot to do.
Yeah.
He's had to fillet fish, prepare the fish. He's had to prepare mussels, prawns, pippies, make a a stock out of all the shells, prepare the vegetables, and we know that Donovan's going to properly, you know, core a tomato, blanch a tomato, refresh the tomato, peel the tomato, deseed the tomato, paysan the tomato. Now I sort of get why he's ran out of time.
Yeah. Oh, Donovan, what did you do?
That's madness.
What does that mean? Like,
you know what?
Oh my gosh, no.
Damn.
My roast chicken, summer vegetables, and green herb consomme.
Come on. Is it just me or does that not look like a roast chicken?
It doesn't at all.
The roast chicken dish looks absolutely beautiful. It looks so simple but elegant at the same time. But there's so many elements on there. And I'm feeling really nervous up on the gantry.
Oh,
wow.
That's beautiful.
So we've got a lovely crown of chicken stuffed with a herb mousse. Each of the cooked vegetables also has a raw element on the dish as well. And then we've got the lovely consomme.
Wow.
I mean, it's stunning. This is a 3-star dish, and you can see why. Right, guys, time to taste. I've got a couple of extras for you.
Oh my God.
Delicious.
That consomme is out of this world.
Just freshness, lots of herbs. It's just absolutely delicious. The chicken is just melts in your mouth. I'm absolutely petrified at this moment.
The obvious opportunities to fail here are overcooking that chicken. The preparation
of the chicken is very important. If we damage the skin on the breast of the bird at all, you're going to basically ruin the dish because the mousse will seep through and come out, make a big mess. Take note on the balance of the ratio of the mousse to the breast. The vegetables need to be prepped nicely. When you're making your consomme, don't over-season it in the beginning. Just keep tasting everything as you're going along.
Loki, you're happy to be down here now?
Very happy.
Great.
Looking at the dish, you got to bring every element together. It's not just roast chicken, it's vegetables and also the consomme. It's a complex dish with a lot of technique. It's going to be out of my comfort zone.
You have 3 hours to recreate Matt Arbe's dish. The dish least like Matt's will send their maker home.
Good luck, everybody. The time starts now.
Come on, Chloe, let's go.
Come on, Sammy! Like on a super high speed right now.
Oh, looks good, Kristen. Come on, Loki. Pick out the paste.
Sarah's on herb oil. Sarah's going to push a bit.
So cool and calm, Benny. I've just got to wait for that raft to come to the top. I'm under the pump now. It's all systems go.
Nice, Joe.
Go, Jojo!
My chicken has been in the water bath for 1 hour. I now need to unwrap it.
Oh my God, it's like Christmas.
Put some oil and season it, and then get it into the oven.
You got your chicken out.
I know.
Well done.
Looks fantastic.
How good's the shape?
Very good shape.
It's like a football.
Is this your thing, Precious?
Wait till we taste it. I don't want to get cocky.
Fingers crossed. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm going to put the chicken into the oven for 11 minutes on each side, and it'll be ready to take out and rest.
Kristen, that looks so good. Thank you.
Yes, Gina. Come on, Aldo.
A little bit of oil.
Season.
Get it in the oven.
Good job, Ben. Oh, that looks good, Aldo.
Come on, Chloe, that looks great, babe.
Let's go, guys. Keep up the pace.
Got to turn it so the other side gets done. Now I'm going to get onto some of the vegetables.
Guys, your chicken should be out of the water bath now, and ideally it should be in the oven. 30 minutes to go.
Loki, don't forget your chicken.
Come on, Sarah. The time is just melting away. 30 minutes left, and I don't have half of my elements.
I've got to finish my consomme, and my herb oil is draining.
and I've got to get onto my vegetables as soon as possible.
Sarah, your hair is like an indicator for how you're going.
Have you got the chicken in the oven yet?
No, it's
How
not.
long have you got left in the water
It
bath?
has 2 minutes.
2 minutes. It's 22 minutes in the oven, don't forget.
It has to rest for 10. Oh my God. I'm starting to panic. I need to get onto my vegetables, but my main concern is the cooking of that chicken.
Sarah, get it in now.
It's the main element of the dish, and I'm worried that I've left it too late to get it into the oven. And that means I won't have enough resting time.
Pick up the pace, pick up the pace.
Halves, onion. If I don't get all my elements onto the plate, then I could be going home.
Let's go, Sarah. Come on, Sarah.
I'm still working on my vegetables.
Cut the chicken, Sarah.
I've left my chicken in the oven as long as possible, that I'm not going to be able to rest the chicken.
Sarah, cut the chicken.
Cut your chicken! Oh my God! Yes.
Come on, Sarah, come on, Sarah.
I'm happy that it's not undercooked. That's all I can say, because I'm really, really worried that it's over.
Mikey, get it on the plate!
1 minute to go!
I'm plating up my chicken and vegetables. I had to rush.
Loki, pass off the consomme. Get into a jug.
Come on, Loki. Pick out the base.
Loki, oh, no.
I spilled my consomme. Disaster.
30 seconds!
Okay. Flowers.
That looks great, Chloe. Let's go. Loki, how much left?
I thought I don't have any more,
Is it enough? Yeah.
but I'm seeing inside the jug there's little left, enough to pour the 30 mils. I still have some consomme to serve the judges.
10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Oh my God, that was so scary.
It looks good, honey. That looks cooked to me. Come over for dinner. I'm never making this for you, just so you know. We're going for a pot and parma.
I'm feeling like I just ran a marathon and proud of myself that I managed to catch up. But looking at my dish, I realized, oh my God, there's not enough mousse on the chicken. That could send me home. I'm shattered.
Good luck, Joe. I have had the most amazing day today. I've given everything that I got. It's all gone to this dish, and I just hope it's been worth it. I've just cooked a 3-star Michelin dish. This means everything to me right now. I'm really proud of myself today.
Wow. I mean, visually, wow.
That's the funnest time I've had since I've been here. Knowing that there's so much pressure on really just inspired me.
Is that your best cook so far?
I feel like it is. I've not been so excited putting a dish up. I felt like I was doing everything that I needed to along the way.
Yeah, really good to see. Are you sure it's yours? You sure it's yours?
I know, who knew?
Yeah, and you look like you're on cloud 9. It's given you a bit of a confidence boost, hasn't it?
I so needed it, so I'm just hoping that it all tastes good together and everything works.
Yeah, so do we.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We're going to taste.
Thank you, enjoy. Thanks a lot.
Oh, wow, that is just spectacular. You know, what do you think of the amount of mousse, the colour on the
The
skin?
ratio looks really good there. I mean, the chicken looks cooked beautifully. Nice colour on the skin. The vegetables look nice, bright, vibrant.
It's the chicken that catches your eye, though, doesn't it? Look at the colour.
say, there's nice grins on everyone's faces. Consommé, delicious. Got meatiness about it, but lightness and fragrance. Chicken, cooked beautifully.
Consommé, like you said, it's delicious, it's delicate. The celery, the carrot, the turnips and the radishes are cooked well.
The things that stand out for me are how well the chicken's cooked, how well the mousse is seasoned, how well the herbs stand out, and how good that consommé is. It's beautifully seasoned, it's clear, it's light. I don't think many people are going to do better than Joe.
This dish shows a woman under control and cooking at her peak, which is great to see.
For today's summer dish, I'm doing pan-seared barramundi with rasam broth, grilled fennel and cherry tomatoes. I want to get my crispy skin in the oven so it can get golden brown. Then I start working on my rasam broth. I need to make sure it's packed with flavor. So I get some fresh coriander. Rasam is primarily made with tamarind tomatoes, spices, garlic and turmeric.
I'm liking the smell of this. What I can smell is sourness, is tamarind, is that right?
I'm making a tomato rasam.
Yeah.
It's a refreshing broth. I'm serving that with a pan-fried barramundi.
Okay.
And a grilled fennel.
Why is that summer for you?
For me, it's summer throughout the year in Singapore. So rasam is part of our daily meal.
I love it. And this is refreshing, I suppose, because it's acidic and sour.
I'm adding a pinch of lemon juice based on the sourness of the tamarind.
Yeah, nice. Do you reckon you can beat that fella across there?
He is good.
So you're good too?
Yeah.
Let's see who wins.
Hey, Sashi.
Yeah, man.
I can see exactly what Sashi's doing. It smells incredible. So if I want to beat him in this round, my dish has to be on point.
Khan.
Hi.
Summer.
Summer
Talk to
parties,
us.
day parties,
Yeah.
cocktails, pool, beach kind of vibe. So my favourite drink of choice has always been absinthe.
Wow.
It's an absinthe and cucumber granita. So that's going to go with a coconut ice cream. I'm going to also do a lime sago pudding underneath and a cucumber and absinthe granita on top.
Nice. Everything works for me. And it's a great little concept, isn't it?
Awesome.
Let's see if you can get it done in time. Huh?
I think my biggest challenge in this dish is making sure that I get the balance of absinthe to everything else right. Absinthe is quite overpowering if I use too much of it, and it could dominate the dish. Today, as soon as I knew that I had summer, I only really had one thought in my head: summer parties, like day parties, pool parties. I've gone for a cocktail kind of vibe. A cucumber and absinthe granita with a coconut ice cream and lime sago pudding. The sago pudding is on the stove. It's time to check on my desiccated coconut. Then it's perfect. So I let it cool down a bit before adding it to the ice cream.
Can't this dish, it really sounds summery. What have you got left to do? Ice cream, happy with the flavours?
The flavour is really good. It's really intense, coconut.
Great. Your granita's done. It's in the blast chiller? Great, I love it. Absinthe, not too much?
No, you can taste it, but it's not like a punch in the face.
Absinthe, quite oomphy. Be careful.
I'm actually a little bit worried that my taste in absinthe is different from the judges. So I've put about 3 tablespoons into the absinthe and cucumber granita. Maybe they'll find that overpowering, but I think it's really yummy. Sashi.
Yeah, man?
Are you sure you don't want to put any chocolate in that?
I'm putting a lot of chocolate in this today. Hips and hips. Rasam is a very traditional South Indian dish, but I'm trying to put my spin by making it a bit refined. Grilled fennel and fish, I think, will go very well together. And I'm adding some cherry tomatoes to the rasam so that it gives an additional freshness to the dish. Now I start to season my fish and put it in the pan to cook. I need to keep an eye on the fish. That fish is the hero of the dish. It needs to be cooked perfectly. Hopefully, when I assemble the whole dish, it comes out well.
Win this duel, and you're 1 cook away from that advantage. 10 minutes to go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time's up.
How'd you go, big fella, all right? Oh, it looks beautiful. Yeah.
I can't believe I got all of my elements on the plate. I like the look of my dessert, but Ben's dish looks absolutely amazing, and that sauce or broth that he's got on the side looks gorgeous.
I was really happy with that cook. I think Jess and I are both at either ends of the spectrum today. She's done the most amazing dessert. But I'm really happy with the bisque. This is what I imagine eating in winter. It's full of flavour, and it's got some great little scallops on there.
Holy hell! You little champion, look at you, you're sweating.
Fabulous cook, and the kitchen certainly smells beautiful, so we're hoping the food is delicious. First up is... Calm.
Really need to beat Sashi today, but at this stage we're all producing amazing food, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I get a chance to win it.
This granita has melted so quickly.
I love that coconut ice cream. Toasted, delicious, rich. Hit of lime in the sago, fantastic. And that granita, when you get a frozen with that granita, absolutely fantastic. But because the sago was plated while it was still hot, it's melted the granita. And suddenly, the absinthe in the frozen granita that's quite handleable becomes pretty strong when that granita melts, and now it tends to overpower everything. It's a tiny little slip, but it's enough to throw out what is a delicious dish.
Yeah, which is a shame, because I love that ice cream. It screams summer.
Yeah.
That's yummy.
Yeah, delicious flavours, but it's now the cocktail that you were trying to be inspired by. So,
thank you, guys. Well done. Right, our second summer dish, Sashi.
I'm proud of what I've done today. It looks exactly what I've pictured in my mind. Hopefully, it has a very good balance of flavors and textures.
What's the dish?
Pan-fried barramundi with grilled fennel and rasam. And I also have some crispy skin barramundi.
And the summary elements?
Summer, it reminds me of Singapore, very hot. Rasam is part of our daily diet.
Beautiful, love it. Get up here and sauce, let's taste. What do you reckon?
Smells wonderful.
Yeah.
Cooked beautifully, Sashi. Really beautifully. Well done.
Wow, that's nicely cooked. Look at that.
It's gorgeous.
It's pretty special.
It's a beautiful dish. Fish cooked really well. I love that crispy, sort of salty skin. That broth is yum.
Oh, thank you.
This is a summer dish. Makes me happy.
You're right.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I mean, I know what the traditional dish is, but I like it in your version. I like the fennel, I like the tomatoes. It's delicious. I like the crispy skin. I like the fact that gorgeous sauce is championing that piece of barramundi. It's lovely.
Yeah, what I love is you've taken a classic Mediterranean summer dish of fish, grilled fennel, tomatoes, textbook flavours of the south of France, and you've combined it with this lovely South Indian rasam. And the clever part of it is adding those peeled tomatoes and grilled fennel, because they add some more freshness and pull down the heat and the intensity of the rasam. So, Sashi, it's really good.
As you were saying it, I'm going, oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Delicious.
Well done, Sashi. Great job.
Whatever happens is what's going to go on the plate. I'm running out of time. The spiral's still not perfect. I've got no choice. I'm going to have to use this.
Gonna have to do, mate.
And hope for the best.
Come on, Trent. Come on, Trent. Trent, move. Doesn't matter.
Don't let this dish burst your MasterChef bubble. Half an hour to go. Come on, guys. So much to do.
Nice, Samuel. Well done. Come on, Bri.
I checked my chocolate cone,
Careful, Bri.
and they are perfect.
Nice, Bri.
Super, super thin, super glossy. I'm really happy with these.
Good, very good.
The semi-faded bowl looks perfect. The cocoa butter looks really nice around it. It's really smooth.
Come on, you got this, Bri.
Nice one, Brian.
Brian lost a lot of time tempering, but he's absolutely flying now.
Come on, Brian.
The crowd is cheering, and it really helps boost that confidence.
I'm impressed with Brian.
I think it's all starting to come together. I was at the really, really slow bottom of the pack, but I somehow caught up, and I'm feeling really confident at this point. But there's still so much left to do. I have to keep pushing. I'm not going home today.
There is so much to do. You got the chocolate sauce to do. You got to spray your little truffle, speed up, focus, and go.
I feel like I've worked so hard today to get to this point, and all my elements are coming out nicely. But I know I've got a lot of elements left to do and not much time to do it. Got my cones out of the freezer. I start spraying and it's actually coming out nice and even. My chocolate cones look beautiful and red.
Nice, Samuel. Well done.
They are perfect. It's time to move on to my non-freezing chocolate sauce for the middle. The first thing I do is add my methyl cellulose to warm water, start to whisk it and activate it. I then place glucose and cream into my mixed jug and turn it on for 6 minutes. Once my cream mixture is up to temperature, I add my dextrose, my cocoa powder, my dark chocolate, and my butter. Time's flying by. The sauce has proven to be a little bit of an issue. It's taking a little bit longer than what I would have hoped.
So this is your chocolate sauce.
Yes.
You know what your cone is made of?
Yep.
Chocolate. What happens if you pour hot chocolate to a chocolate? Exactly, so think about it.
All right.
Everyone, we got 20 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
The sauce is finished now, so into a bottle and straight into the freezer to get it down to temp.
Check the temperature of your sauce. If it's too hot, don't put it into your cone. Your cone is made of chocolate. You're gonna melt. In the end, nothing holds up your dessert. Check it again, check it again, check it again.
Most of my elements are made. Now I really need to put them together.
The important part right now is to get your desserts together. Start assembling, start assembling. Come on, Trent.
So I need to fill my chocolate cone with dark chocolate sauce that's been cooling in the fridge. If my chocolate sauce is too hot, it's going to melt my tempered chocolate cone, which will be an absolute disaster.
Careful, careful.
Watch the temperature. Yeah, make sure it doesn't melt the cone, man.
I realise that my dark chocolate sauce is too hot.
Yeah, no, cool it down as much as you can.
So I put the sauce back into the blast chiller.
5 minutes to go! Come on! 5 minutes to go! Come on,
Brian! Let's go, Trent! Come on, Trent! Come on, guys! Come on, Trent! Come on, Samuel! Come on! Come on, Sam! You can do this, mate! Come on! Let's go, Sam!
There's less than 5 minutes left and I have a bit of a gander around behind me and in front of me. I do feel like I'm falling behind. I'm really, really worried that I'll even get anything on the plate.
Come on, hurry up! Do you have your dark chocolate sauce ready?
That's next. So that's next on my list. So, right, I've done that yet.
Come on, fast, yeah? Fast. I want to taste something from you, darling.
I have to get a move on. It's time to start filling my chocolate cones now. I know it's really important to make sure that temperature's correct. It can't go in too hot.
Just gonna put the chocolate sauce in.
Let's go! You got this, Samuel.
So I test the chocolate. Feels pretty cool to the touch.
Here we go. This is the nerve-wracking part.
So I squeeze it in halfway up the cone.
Oh, here we go.
Come on,
Samuel!
Staying, it's staying, it's staying. It's staying, it's fine.
Looks good, Samuel.
Oh.
What just happened?
The chocolate's too hot.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Oh, oh. I feel sick. Oh, my God.
Disaster's struck. The sauce has obviously gone in too hot and it's just dribbling out the bottom.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's in big trouble. I'm gutted. Trying to attach my cherry stem. I've got one left and the fourth cherry stem finally sticks enough to set and I put it into the blast chiller.
10 seconds! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it! Time's up.
That's nuts. That was insane. It doesn't look as pretty as Christie's, but I put everything to that. So I'm hoping my balloon works.
Samuel!
Is it together? Did you get the hole plugged? I've never done anything like that in my life.
This has been the hardest cook of my life by far. To recreate such an amazing piece of artwork, it was difficult. It was really hard.
It's a roller coaster ride. It's so much to do. I was so worried I had nothing to put up at the end, but I got something up. It's not the prettiest, but I hope all the flavors are there. Food means a lot to me. It's where I go. It's where I find my happy place, and I really want to stay.
That was an incredibly serious and frenetic cook. I think because those three boys desperately want to stay in the competition, and I think, other than Brian, it was probably their worst nightmare, Trent and Samuel. But at least they got 3 desserts up, which is fantastic.
They sure did. I mean, geez, that is a mesmerising, tough dessert for sure.
Well, actually, there's been more than a few chefs that have been playing around in this space with this concept for a decade or so.
I think people love that theatre of a dessert that seems to seemingly defy physics, and this is another one. We've still got the balloon to go, and everything could hang on that balloon, literally.
Chrissy, I think they're going to need a hand.
I think so.
Before going into judging, I've got 30 minutes to make a successful balloon sit above my ice cream and complete the dish. I need to get this right. If I can't get a balloon up today, it's not going to be a complete dish and it's going to lose the theatre of the dish completely. I've got Christy by my side and she's going to be one that ties my balloon off and get it on the string. I'm now going to add my hydrocolloid mixture to my isomalt, fully combine it to make my balloon mixture. Stirring my mixture over heat. The mixture looks good, but until I've actually got it in the sky, I'm a little bit worried.
You tell me when you're ready to blow, okay? My job is to catch your balloon.
Sure.
Okay?
It's looking nice and smooth. Let's do it. This process is a little bit of a juggling act. You've got to lift the isomalt out really slowly from the saucepan while turning on the helium.
Slowly, slowly.
It's working.
Keep moving.
I can't believe it. It looks perfect.
Yes, yes, good. Ah, you have hole.
Oh no. My first balloon pops in front of my face.
Still have time. Let's do this again. It's a sticky business.
All of a sudden, it just seems to work for me. I'm absolutely pumped to have a balloon. There's no time to waste. This balloon's made out of sugar after all, so I need to rush it into the judges so they can see all my hard work.
It's fantastic.
I'm very, very gentle.
You can do it. Breathe. Breathe. Let go.
That's fantastic.
Samuel!
Oh, mate, sit down. Come on, sit down.
I would suggest an area way out of your comfort zone.
Completely. I don't think I would even ever have the opportunity to eat something like this, let alone make it. And I actually really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it until the obvious.
You looked amazing in control for most of the cook, and then in the last 20 minutes or so, it seemed to slip away.
Even once I rectified the error as much as I could, I felt a real sort of joy in putting this up because I was proud of myself, I guess.
Best of luck, Samuel. We'll taste now.
Thanks, Samuel. When do we ever applaud when they bring a dish
When
in?
somebody does something that's almost blooming impossible, that's when.
That was incredible. I don't want to be a downer on the party, but there is an issue here. What is that, Christy?
Pour the chocolate sauce when it's still hot. And the cone itself is made out of chocolate, so it melts as well.
Even though the chocolate sauce did run out, we understand that that's a problem.
Yes.
But the chocolate sauce is quite nice.
I think it's beautifully smooth and soft, which is what we want it to be. There's a good crack in the temper.
How's your semifreddo?
The flavour is there.
Where do you put the importance of the dish?
I place a lot of kudos in getting that balloon done. That's a massively technical thing and all part of the whimsical nature of the dessert.
For me, dessert is something that you eat with your eyes first. It is, for me, it's important